it's time to make our way to the Distinguished Alumni category. The Distinguished Alumni Award recognizes alumni that bring honor and prestige upon the University of Houston. There are over 300,000 graduates of the University of Houston. There are less than 300 honorees in this category. They're among the best and brightest graduates of the University of Houston and give back in so many ways, and I know there are many of them here. Would all of our previous honorees in this category, in the Distinguished Alumni category, please stand and be recognized? Please stand and be recognized if you have one of those medallions around your neck. So we're going to get started tonight. Our first honoree, please welcome Jim Culpepper.
When I was about 13 years old, I was talking to my uncle, and he said, I'm going to the University of Houston, going to get a degree in chemical engineering. And chemical engineers, when they graduate from the University of Houston, they make $500 a month. My mind was set, and the University of Houston was top of my list all the time. And nobody had a better education than I did. When I graduated from the University of Houston, there was a lot going on with environmental issues, and so I thought that I might go into environmental law. And when I graduated from law school, and I worked for Union Carbide, the beginning of the turndown and recession, a group of engineers in the high-density polyethylene group was taken down from 15 to 5. And so when the dust settled, I was one of the 5. There was engineers from all over the country, and nobody had a better background in engineering than I had from the University of Houston. Another good thing that happened at Union Carbide was my secretary, Lana Applebaum, and best secretary I ever had. Also the best looking secretary I ever had. And she had gone back to University of Houston and got her degree in business education. When she graduated, we got married. She was my life's companion. We enjoyed 33 years of marriage. She passed away when she was 58 years old, and that was 14 years ago. And the birth of my daughter, Joanna, changed my life. And then I had my son, Jimmy Jr. The work that I do now began in 1984. I decided to go to a congregation in Katy that had a Spanish-speaking congregation. I prepared a sermon, and that's how I got started. And there was just one opportunity after the other. Preaching and teaching in conferences in Mexico, in El Salvador, Colombia, being involved in the local congregation and starting the congregation. I always give a lot of attention to the young people. So from the very beginning, the young people were going with me to U of H baseball games, and because I wanted them to have the experience, expose them to all the things that I could to show them the world they live in. I see myself as one of many associated with the University of Houston that are committed to doing good. It is an honor to be recognized, but I accept this as one of many that are doing the same things that I'm doing. And I hope in accepting it, I will be a good representative on their behalf in accepting the award.
Presenting Jim with his medallion tonight is distinguished alumnus himself, Leroy Hermes. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Culpepper.
Good evening. It is good for us to be here. It is good to be with so many people that love and appreciate the great things that the University of Houston has done for them. There are 300,000 alumni of the University of Houston. I believe that every one of them is a distinguished alumni. And I am the least of any of those. I am glad, I am proud, and I am honored to be a graduate of the University of Houston Cullen College of Engineering. Dean Joseph Tedesco is with us this evening. He's the Dean of the Engineering School, and he is doing a great job, as so many before him have done, with our engineers. During recent campaigns, the University of Houston has used phrases like education is the gateway to opportunity. Education is the catalyst for change. And that's exactly what happened to Jimmy Culpepper when he came to the University of Houston. My degree in chemical engineering has been the foundation of everything that's happened to me since. I am glad, I am proud to and honored to be a member of the family of Coog's house. Whose house? Coog's house. That's right. Su casa is, mi casa is su casa. That's right. We have in the family of Coog's house, we have a common bond of changing the lives of so many, giving all an opportunity for their dreams and ambitions and accomplishments to be much greater. I am eternally thankful to my mother. I am thankful to my wife, Lana, a graduate of the University of Houston, my life's companion, confidant, and who shared the journey of our wonderful marriage and the blessing of our family and our children. I am thankful to my daughter, Joanna, who has played an essential part and was an encouragement and a blessing to me in everything that I've ever done. I have of course, I am thankful to Curtis Wallace, who was my uncle that told me about the University of Houston. I was 12 years old, and he says, I'm going to make $500 a month when I graduate from the University of Houston as a chemical engineer. And I said, you and me, Unc, we're going to do it. And his daughter is here with me tonight, Kristen Damon. And also I want to thank Leroy Hermes, my presenter. I knew Leroy in the beginning of my career, and it was in the beginning of his career. He introduced me tonight as his lawyer for 50 years. And when he said that, I kind of turned to him. I said, Leroy, it's only been 40. It just seems like 50 for you. But what an inspiration. He is a U of H alumni that do what U of H alumni do, and that is to influence people for good, having the highest character. It's a pleasure to me to be around Leroy and have the people come over and talk to him and say good things to him. And that's the inspiration that all of us have. The University of Houston is a complete university. Academically, the sports program, socially, and in the service to our community. The University of Houston is recognized for its excellence and for its accomplishments in many fields, over many years, in many different ways. But even with the excellence and the national recognition that the university receives over and over again, the University of Houston does not take pride in elitism, but we take pride in diversity and in lifting others up with us. The University of Houston alumni have a conscience for our community, for our great city, for our great state. Our alumni have an influence wherever we are for the highest character and making a difference for so many. So I say, let's go out and work and graduate 300,000 more alumni of the University of Houston. Let's do it. Our city needs it, our city needs it, our state needs it, our country needs it. Thank you.